Hello, I'm Mariah, and this is my December book haul. I got a lot of books in December because it's my birthday in December and it's Christmas. So, a lot of books. I got 38 books in December. That's a lot of books. But I'm excited to show them to you, so here we go. In no particular order because that's too many to place in order. Here they are. The first book that I'm going to show you is The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. I got this book for my birthday from my dad. I'm really excited. It's really pretty and it has its own little bookmark and I'm excited. The next book I got at Half Price Books, and that's Unearthly by Cynthia Hand, which I think is about angels, and I'm really excited to read that. Yay. The next book that I got, also at Half Price Books, was The Rules of Survival by Nancy Wherlin. I read this book when I was in 6th grade and I finally found it, so I'm really excited that I finally own it and I can reread it someday, and yeah. The next book that I got, also at Half Price Books, was Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. I already read this for the second time after I bought it, because when I read it from the library and I was upset that I didn't own it, and I found it at Half Price Books for about $3.50, so I was really excited and now I own it. And I reread it after I bought it because I love this book so much. It's amazing. The next book that I got is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I got this from my dad for Christmas. It's the only Harry Potter book that I had not owned yet, and now I own it. Now I have the whole series, and I'm really excited. The next book that I got at Half Price Books is Life as We Knew It by Susan Beth Pfeffer. I read this a long time ago, and I didn't own it, and I have the second book, and I didn't like that I had the second book and not the first book, so now I have the first book, so yay. The next book that I got was Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas for Christmas from my dad. This is the third book in the Throne of Glass series, which is amazing. I already read it as soon as I got it. I was so happy and I cannot wait till the fourth book comes out. Since I showed you that, I'll go ahead and show you the book that I got from Hastings at the end of December. The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas, which is a bind-up of all of the novellas in the Throne of Glass series. I haven't read it yet, but I can't wait to read it. The next 3 books that I got is a trilogy that I got from my dad. It's the Inkheart trilogy by Cornelia Funk. I have already read the first and the second one. I've read the first one twice. I have not yet read the third one, and I can't wait to read it. I am really excited. I loved the first 2 books. They were amazing. The next book that I got, I ordered on Amazon, and that was These Broken Stars by Megan Spooner and Annie Kaufman. I am so excited to read this. This cover is gorgeous. It is beautiful. I can't wait to read it. The next book that I got at Target was Endgame: The Calling by James Frey, and I'm really excited to read this. It sounds really, really interesting. I cannot wait to read this. I'm so excited. The next book that I got is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I got for Christmas from my dad. He saw the movie, and I want to see the movie, but I want to read the book first, and I'm really excited. The next book that I got on Book Outlet. It was Not a Drop to Drink by Mindy McGinnis. I think it was only a couple dollars, and it's hardcover, and I was really excited, and I've heard some good things about this, and I can't wait to read it. The next 2 books I got from 2 different places. I got Angel Fall by Susan E. from Half Price Books for only a few dollars. I was really excited, and then I went on Amazon and I got World After by Susan E., the sequel. And I believe this is only a 2-book series, so I guess I own the whole series, and I'm really excited to read this. I know Christine from Paul and Bananas Books loves these books, so I can't wait. The next book that I got at Half Price Books is Lock and Key by Sarah Dessen. I'm trying to collect all of Sarah Dessen books, so I just found the cheapest one and I got it. $2. The next book that I got also at Half Price Books is Codename Verity by Elizabeth Wayne. I really know nothing about it, and I've I've seen it floating around BookTube for a while, so I've picked it up. It was cheap, so yeah. The next book I got was for Christmas from my aunt. It's Angels Without Wings by Chris Smith. She got it signed, and it is signed to me, so that's cool. I think it's written by a Christian author, so that's really cool. I really don't know anything about it. The next book I got on Book Outlet was Bruiser by Neal Shusterman, which was only a couple dollars as well. The next 4 books that I got also from Book Outlet are all Brandon Sanderson books, because I own none of his books and I haven't read anything by him, and I want to read something by him so bad. I got the whole Mistborn trilogy plus a special ending thing. I don't know. Mistborn: The Final Empire, The Well of Ascension, The Hero of Ages, and The Alloy of Law. The next book that I got also from Book Outlet and also from Brandon Sanderson is The Way of Kings, which is book 1 in the Stormlight Archive series. It's really big. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. The next book that I got for Christmas from my dad was The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Maureen Johnson. Of course, it's by Cassandra Clare, another spin-off of the Mortal Instruments series. I had to have it. The next book that I got was The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I got this for Christmas from my mom. It's really small and it's really tiny. It feels weird, but it looks cute, and I'm excited. I finally own The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The next book that I got is The One by Kiera Cass, which I got from my grandmother for Christmas, and I'm excited. I now have the whole trilogy and I can start reading the selection series. The next book that I got is Live Original by Sadie Robertson. I got this from my dad for my birthday. I've never really seen Duck Dynasty, but we watched Sadie on Dancing with the Stars, and I really like her, and I'm really interested in reading this. The next book that I got is The Blood of Olympus by Rick Riordan from my dad for Christmas. Yay! The final book in the Heroes of Olympus series, and I can finally read it and find out what happens, and I'm excited. But then I'm also sad because it's the last book. No more Percy Jackson. The next book that I got was Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I got this for my birthday from my grandmother, and I'm excited. It looks like it's about assassins, and I've become obsessed with assassins, so I really hope it's about assassins. I really, really hope. The next book that I got from Half Price Books is This World We Live In by Susan Beth Pfeffer. It's the 3rd book in the trilogy of the book that I showed you earlier, Life as We Knew It. I also got the 3rd one because it was cheap. Next book that I got is My True Love Gave to Me, 12 Holiday Stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins and written by a lot of young adult authors that I know most of them, which I was proud of. I got this for my birthday from my dad. As you can see, I already started it. I read the first 2 short stories. The first 2 stories were okay, which is probably why I read the first 2 stories and then haven't picked it up since. But I will finish it someday. Maybe next Christmas, but I'll finish it someday. The next book that I got from Barnes & Noble is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. So excited to read this book. I absolutely cannot wait to read it. It has an assassin in it. Yay! Assassins. The next book that I got from my aunts was Confessions of the Private School Murders by James Patterson. I have the first one, which is Confessions of a Murder Suspect by James Patterson, and I read it. It was not my favorite James Patterson book, but I am interested in seeing how the story will continue. The next book that I got is Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. It's the 3rd and final book in the Grisha trilogy, which I have not started yet, but I cannot wait to read, and I'm excited. The next book that I got from Half Price Books is White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This book looks really cheesy, but it's supposed to be about this girl who's like half demon, half gargoyle, and I'm really interested to see how that will play out. The next and almost final book that I got is A Sister's Love is Forever. It's a collection of poems for sisters and everything. So once I start reading this, I plan on reading the poems along with my sister. So, yeah. The last book that I got, which I forgot about because I'm currently reading it, was for my birthday from my grandmother, and it's In the Afterlight by Alexandra Bracken, the third and final book in the Darkest Minds trilogy, which I love. It's one of my favorite trilogies ever, and I'm finally at the third one, and I'm almost done with it, and I'm so excited. Okay, that concludes my December book haul. Please tell me if you've read any of these books or own any of these books and what you think of them. Bye!